Do you want to help an addict who has trouble with smoking or drinking? These are research-backed and proven methods to elicit motivational change in someone that has a smoking or drinking problem. What many people do not realize is that there is strong research showing that family members and friends can strengthen an addict's motivation to change or strengthen their resistance to change. Right now, I'm going to tell you how to really help someone that has an addiction to smoking, alcohol, or other drugs. Remember, you really can elicit the motivation to change within an addict. It is supported by lots of research, but very few know about it. Published in Motivational Interviewing, Preparing People to Change, researchers Miller and Rolnick demonstrated that an addict's resistance to change is powerfully affected by how the people within the addict's life interact and speak with him or her. In one study, drinkers and smokers were randomly assigned to two different therapy styles. One group of therapists used the common confrontational style and tried to persuade and confront problem drinkers to stop drinking. The other group used a motivational style using empathy statements. They rolled with an addict's resistance and allowed the addict to explore what he or she thought the positive and negative effects of his or her drinking were. Following these addicts over the next few years, researchers discovered that the group that was confronted about their drinking ended up drinking and smoking more, while the motivational group significantly decreased in smoking and drinking, and some abruptly quit. The results showed that it is the way people interact with addicts that can have a dramatic impact on their motivation or resistance to change, even years later. Additionally, researchers Patterson and Forgach stated people can dramatically influence an addict's defensiveness, which in turn predicts the degree to which the loved one will change. This is in contrast with the common view that alcoholics or smokers are always resistant because of denial and that we should confront them or try to pound the truth into them. Researchers further explained that people with addiction problems do not generally possess high levels of denial and resistance, but that it increases when loved ones improperly get involved and try to confront or scare someone straight into not using. A first rule of thumb is never meet resistance head-on. Certain kinds of reactions are likely to increase resistance, back the loved one further into a corner, and elicit anti-motivation within the addict. The way to elicit motivation towards stopping smoking or drinking is to talk to the addict in a way that expresses empathy, understanding, and builds a supporting relationship towards their quitting. Rolling with an addict's resistance while supporting self-efficacy is key. I can't include all the examples in this short presentation, but A. Scott Roberts shows you step by step how to do this in his program, which includes a book called Eliciting Motivation to Change. It is a research-guided program that shows you how to really help an addict. This downloadable ebook also shows you how to place a seed of doubt in the addict's mind about their addiction, leading them to contemplate about changing and then building motivation to change. The addicted loved one will realize that their addiction does nothing for them and they will quit. When an addict acquires motivation to change on their own, it is the greatest predictor of long-term sobriety and success. And researchers continue to confirm this. These methods are taken from the evidence-based Truth of Addiction program created by A. Scott Roberts, who has a master's degree in rehabilitation counseling and has helped thousands of people worldwide to stop their addiction long-term. To learn more, visit the official Truth of Addiction website by clicking the link below.